Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I thought I would just sit down and update you guys on where my channel is and where it's going and all the things that are going on in my life. So guys, stay tuned. Hey guys, so I just wanted, first of all, I want to apologize for the lighting because it's overcast, so the natural lighting that's coming in through the window over here is not the best, and then it's dark on this side of the room. I need to get my lights out, but anyway, that's another story. So I just wanted to talk to you guys and let you know what is going on in my life and which way the channel's going to go, because the channel's going to continue. So I went and fixed myself a cup of coffee, and I need to show y'all my cup because you know I love Nora Roberts. So I bought this cup when I was in Boonesboro this spring, and I love it. I love the color, and it holds a great amount of coffee, and I have so many coffee cups that I love. This is just one of them. But I thought I would just share some things that are going on and some of the things that are happening on the channel. So I'm going to give you a little information first about things that is going on. So first big thing that's going on with me is I'm going to be having hip replacement the end of February, sometime in February. The date right now is February 28th. That may change. Hopefully it will change. Hopefully it will move forward. So the reason I'm telling you about the hip replacement is that may affect the posting of my videos because I don't know if I'm going to be able to sit. There's going to be a lot of restrictions placed on me as far as things I can do and things I can't do. I don't know how long I will be able to sit upright to begin with. So my plan is to film some videos in advance. And that's where I'm going to need your help, and I'll go over that in a little bit. So that is one of the biggest things that's going on with me right now, is I know that's going to change how things go on the channel because I want to continue posting. Also during that time, I will have appointments like physical therapy and that kind of thing. But for the most part, I'm not going to have anything to do because I'm pretty much going to be rehabbing, getting myself better. So we'll see. The other big thing that's going on in my life is that my mom has Alzheimer's, and her Alzheimer's is getting worse. And as a family, we have discussed her having to go to a facility. It is not ideal for me. It's not something I want for her. But I also have to remember that she needs to be safe and she needs to be healthy. And I can't be there. Most especially the first part of this year coming up, I'm not going to be able to be there. I will not even be able to drive for the first 4 weeks after my surgery. And my mom lives 2 hours from me. So I don't know how long it will be before I can sit in a car for 2 hours to go, whether it's driving or riding. I'm hoping for the best out of this surgery. And I will do my physical therapy, and I'm going to do everything that I can possibly do to make it go smooth and recovery to go quickly. Saying that, I'm filming this on Sunday. I was just at my mom's on Saturday, which was yesterday, and driving to her house really bothered my hip. So that for me is it's a wake up that I may not, once I have surgery, I'm going to have a scar on my right hip. And I don't know how long it's going to take for that to heal up completely to where I can sit. I don't know when I start my physical therapy how long I will be able to sit at one time. So I still have to take care of my mom. And for me, we talked with her about this yesterday, and gosh, she was not receptive to it. But the other part to that is my mom doesn't know she has Alzheimer's. That's part of the problem. You don't know you have it. And so my mom doesn't see that she is not being taken care of to the extent that she needs to be. She's being fed. She's been fed. Sounds like an animal. That is not what I want y'all to take away from this. My mom gets her meals. My brother is there to cook for her. Um, she's getting her medicines. She is going to the doctor. She is being taken care of as far as her health goes. I worry that we are seeing regression is not the word that I want to use. We are seeing more symptoms of the Alzheimer's where she doesn't remember and her agitation is more. A change in her routine causes more anxiety and stress on her. So we are seeing that progression, and it's not going to get better. It's just going to get worse. She is past any of the medications that are coming out. She's too far advanced in Alzheimer's for it to do any good. So, that being said, I feel like my mom, if she is around people and once is around these same people over and over and over, she will adjust. And I think she will be happy in that situation given the chance to be happy. Right now, she sees us taking everything away from her. And I don't want it to be that way. So the reason there is a push for it right now is going back to my hip. I will be having hip surgery. I can't drive for 4 weeks. And I want my mom to be taken care of. And to do that, I feel like she needs to be in an assisted living facility where, number one, they can monitor her eating, they can monitor her meds, they can get her hygiene things, her showers, her, just bathing and that kind of thing. And then there are people there that she can enjoy, that are our own age, that she can talk to and have things in common with. The biggest thing is that there are parts of the day where there's nobody with my mom. She's not wandering away. She's not trying to go out of the house. She's completely safe in that environment. I see that we're going to get to the point that she's not safe in that environment. And that's why we want to move forward with getting her placed in a facility. And she's not left alone for long periods of time. It is just, somebody has to go get groceries. And my brother still tries to work some, but he owns his own business. He does his own handyman kind of thing. So he has control over being there and when he is there and when he's not. So we try to keep that to a minimum. And we do, luckily, we have my aunt that lives there, and she picks my mom up and takes her places with her, and she picks her up for church. And so we are lucky that we have her, and she's my second mama. I love my Aunt Margie, and she does help us out a lot. And my mom calls her mama because there is an age difference between my mom and my aunt. And it's so funny to see the two together. But I also want to keep her close by where my aunt can get, to see her, and it's not a big drive for her or her family to get her there. And it will be close proximity to where she gets her hair done and where we can go by and see her, where we can bring her out, and so those kind of things. So the reason I'm telling you this is because sometime in January I will have to not only get my mom moved in to a facility, but I got to get her house ready to sell because my mom can't afford to be in a private room, which is what we want for her, without selling her house, to have the proceeds from that to help pay for it. And so I know after selling my house is that you have to have everything like spot on. Everything needs to be at its best. And so those are the things that we want to do, to get my mom the most money she can get for her house so we can keep her in a private room for as long as possible. So that being said, again, I need to get a lot of things filmed in advance so that I have stuff going up, because I love doing this channel. I love having time with you guys. And so I will plan in advance all of these things so that I can still have some stuff up on the channel. What I want from you guys is give me some comments and ideas. What are some things that you would like for me to do on this channel? What are some things you would like to see me film? And I will try my best. Guys, I got a hair. You know, when you're looking at yourself on the computer, it's like the opposite, but I got a curl right here that's driving me nuts because it just keeps sticking out. But I would love some ideas from you, what you would like to see from the channel. What are some of the things you would like me to do a video on? If there's anything in particular, I would really, really, really love to branch out and do more journaling with you guys. Maybe setting up some of my journaling pages, if that is of interest to you. That would be beneficial for me, because then my journaling pages are decorated and I can just sit down and journal, and that might be a good thing for me to have some of those pages done in advance for when I'm having surgery and when I'm running back and forth to my mom's. So yeah, just let me know. And guys, I just thought about my microphone is just way over here. Give me a minute and I'll pull it closer. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. It is a good microphone and it does pick up the sound, but I know I'm not close to my microphone, and I'm going to say the computer that is over, oops, which way is it? Right there. My intent when I bought my new computer, there was a lot of reasons why I bought it. Guys, this is all over the place. I'm sorry. But number one, I needed a new computer because I needed something. Number one, when I get my RV, that it will go on my RV with me, so I can continue, because I'm not going to stop making videos, guys, when I go on my RV. And haven't bought it yet. I've picked out. I know which one I want now. So I'm going to continue doing planning videos when I'm on the road, because that's fun, and I will also bring you some of that. I want to practice vlogging and get better at that, so I can bring you some of the scenery and the things and keep it real with you guys, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, all of that stuff to RV living. I want to do that. So I knew I needed a new computer because mine was several years old, and it was showing its age, and I knew I needed to update. So my first thought was to keep my work at the hospital separate. When I was hoping I could do some work while I was at home, recovering. But if I go out to FMLA, I can't work from home. But hopefully when I come off of FMLA, I can work a couple of days from home and a couple of days there until I get back on my feet good. So that was the thought process, was to keep the computer separate. But guys, I liked my setup when I sat at that desk, and the setup that I have right now puts my microphone, my lighting, and everything a little bit further away from me. And so I've come to the conclusion I'm going to sell that, and then it'll be easier to do these kind of videos. So if I get really quiet, I am so sorry. When I'm editing this, if I need to refilm it, I will refilm it. But if you get this, you know I did refilm it. But I would love to hear from you guys if there's something that you would like me to haul. if you would like, if there's some shops out there that you see things that you would like me to try, leave a comment below. I did bring recently a Sterling ink disaster from me, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to using Mandy Lynn Plan stickers, and I know how I'm going to use them. That when I got a new kit, and I didn't even know where to start. But guys, if things like that, if you would like me to do those, I would love to. I am going to be bringing you a video on a new planner that I have ordered. I'm waiting for it to come in. She sold out and she reordered. I didn't realize when I ordered that I was ordering on a pre-order. Not necessarily that I didn't know I was ordering a pre-order, because I knew they weren't going to ship until the end of November, but I didn't realize it would be 2 separate shippings because she sold out. So I'm hoping to bring that to you. It is going to be my new social media, my planning, where I can plan out my videos and that kind of stuff. So I will bring that to you. And yeah, guys, if there's anything you would like to see, just let me know, because I would love to see it. It's going to be a little bit before I buy my RV. I'd love to be able to find someone that's got the style and the kind that I want, and to be able to film it for you guys so you can go ahead and see what I'm looking at, and maybe even get some suggestions of how I'm going to set up an office/desk area in the RV. That would be fun. And yeah, just let me know some of the things you would like to see from my channel. I feel like I do the same things over and over, and I feel like I'm stagnant, and I feel like I need some inspiration from you guys. So that's where I'm at. So there's a lot of things going on, and I just wanted to give you an update of, if I'm not putting out as many videos in January, February, March, that's why. I didn't want to leave you hanging. I know I have talked to you guys while I'm doing my plan with me's. And so there you have it. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about too is that I'm not anticipating, but I feel like it may happen, is when I have my surgery. I'm hoping. I have been struggling with grief this year, and it has been, this January will be, it will be 21, 22. This will be the 6th year that my husband has passed. And it's been rough. And the biggest part of that is because my son also moved out this year. And so it's kind of like empty nesting, and being on my own for all the holidays this year, which has been why some of the holidays I went someplace, because I felt like it would be easier on me. So I have been struggling with that. And yes, I am going through some grief therapy, and I have a grief therapy with a church here locally that will be starting in February, and I'm looking forward with that. I am going to do that with a girl from work. It is actually her church, and so I did a class a couple weeks ago, and I really felt like that helped. But my biggest fear is that when I go through surgery, that there's going to be a whole lot of hormones going on. And I'm really worried that I might have another setback of anxiety and depression and all that goes with that normally. And I think with everything that's been going on this past year, I'm really worried that it might escalate a little bit. So I do want to get as much done ahead of time as I can. That's not to say that I when I am feeling like I can sit down and video, I will do that because I enjoy that and keeping you guys up to date on what's going on. So, yeah. I will always keep it real for you guys. I'm going to tell you the way it is. That's just me. I probably tell too much because, I'm always telling you guys about what's going on in my life. You know, my niece told me last night, she's like, we can always keep up with what's going on because she said she's in school, and so she's going to pharmacy school. And she's like, I have to wait and binge watch all of them at one time. And she said, so I can catch up on what I was going on at home and with Grandma Judy and everything. So she was real funny because she pointed out something that I said. I'm not going to say what it is in one of my videos. And she was laughing, and she was like, oh my gosh, she said, I just laughed. And I knew exactly before she even said, I knew what she was going to say that made her laugh. So my niece is Jennifer, and we also share the same birthday. So shout out to Jennifer. I also have a niece by marriage. Her name is Tiffany. She's still my niece. And she has given me the most wonderful grandniece, Riley. She is the sweetest thing. And she's married to my nephew, Stephen. And Jennifer also has a little boy, Noah. And so they're 2 hours, almost 3 hours away from me because they live beyond my mom. And so it's nice that they can keep up with my YouTube videos because we don't get to see each other very often. And their kids are growing, guys. So this is a way of keeping in touch. And so sometimes I do share a little bit much. But, you are my family. So guys, I hope this kind of brought you up on what's going on. I'm going to have another video coming out later in this series, this Planmas series, that is going to tell you another new direction that I'm going to go in. And I hope it's a good direction, and I hope you guys like it. So stay tuned for some more updates. Guys, thank you so much for the support that you give my channel and me and my Instagram channel and all the friendships that I've made through YouTube. And I just want to say thank you. So guys, until next time, bye-bye.